On this drive, Luka Doncic sees 3 defenders on him. Look at Morris swiping at the ball, Nick Batum is on his hip, and then right in front is Terrance Mann. Still, Luka handles a triple team like it's literally nothing as he easily lays it in. And right here, check out how much attention he attracts, as he's boxed in by 4 Clippers players, but he sees Maxi Kleber wide open at the 3-point line, kicks it out, and Maxi knocks down this great opportunity provided by Doncic. These plays are just an illustration of how dominant Luka was in this game, doing absolutely anything he wanted on the court. But what if I told you that he did something that nobody else has in NBA history? What if I told you that this performance by him was one for the record books? Sit tight and follow along closely. We got a big one today. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it. If you watched the game, or even if you didn't and only took a look at the box score, you would see a stat line of 42 points and 14 assists, which of course is monster in itself. But then, the unthinkable. Check this out. What you're watching right now are 6 field goals, 4 made by Tim Hardaway Jr., 1 by Dwight Powell, and 1 by Kristaps Porzingis. These 6 were the only possessions that Luka Doncic was not involved in, either by scoring or assisting on it. As we take a look at the complete list of field goals in this game, the red being the points by Luka and the green being all of his assists, you see that he was directly involved in 31 out of the 37 made baskets for the Dallas Mavericks. Wait, what? Doncic created virtually all of the made baskets for the team in the entire game. So basically, if you take away Luka, you take away 75 points from the Mavs in this game. If we factor in the free throws that other players made, 75 out of the total 105 points that Mavericks ended up with as a team is 71.5% that Doncic was personally responsible for, and 31 out of 37 is almost 84% if we talk about field goals. This is an unfathomable level of carrying a team, as virtually every successful possession for the team was in a way because of him. I've definitely never thought about this stat, but if anyone told me I would watch a game like this, I'm not sure I would believe them. This is crazy. Now, there are players that have a combined scoring plus assisting number that's higher than Luka's 75. Just think of Kobe's 81 plus the 5 he assisted on, that's 86, or Wilt's 100 plus the 4 assisted ones. However, percentage-wise, Kobe's 86 out of the Lakers' total 122 in that game is 70.5%, and Wilt's 104 from the team's 169 is only 61.5% compared to the 71.5% from Doncic. This puts him near the very top when we talk about carrying a team and how much a franchise is dependent on its star player. But he's not number 1, and I'll make a list about that in a video in the near future, so make sure you subscribe for that as well. Factoring in the circumstances of the injury that Luka's been dealing with, and we could see the previous game that it's bothering him quite a lot at times, and the fact that this was a playoff game, a pivotal one at that, on top of it being played on the road, makes this one heck of a heroic performance by the young Slovenian. He was a bit less enthusiastic than that, however, and in the post-game, Doncic said that he played pretty bad according to his standards.
All the things you had to get through to get your body right to play as well as you played today.
I mean, at the end, I played terrible. I made some mistakes, and I got to work on that, watch the film, but I think we played amazing. There was one guy, Dorian Finney-Smith, man. He was the key to our win today for sure.
Luckily, Coach Rick Carlisle agreed with me so much that he actually was stumbling to find the right words to explain what he saw in Game 5.
Luka Doncic is, he's just one of the toughest players I've ever seen, ever been around. And he's just a warrior type guy that happens to be one of the very best players in the world.
Talking about how great he is, Luka just had his 4th game with 40 or more points in the playoffs, and in just 11 career postseason games, he has as many 40s as Carmelo Anthony, Tim Duncan, Damian Lillard, Kawhi Leonard, and Karl Malone had in their careers. And Doncic has more 40-point games in the playoffs than some NBA greats like Kyrie Irving, Paul Pierce, Anthony Davis, Patrick Ewing, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Just think about how unbelievable of an achievement that is at only 22 years and again with only 11 playoff games under his belt. Incredible. Even with all the heroics, the job is still not finished though. Going back home for a closeout Game 6 should be the perfect setup for the Mavs, but this series has been so wild and unpredictable that we should absolutely be prepared for anything. This playoff matchup between LA and Dallas is only the second one in NBA history to have every road team win it for the first 5 games. The first one being the 1995 Western Conference Finals between the Houston Rockets and the San Antonio Spurs. So, since Kenny the Jet Smith was a part of that, he had something to say about this on Inside the NBA.
We're not doing that again. We're not going back. It was like San Antonio, we were like telling the ball boys when we were leaving, hey, see you guys next year. They were like, what are you talking about? Oh, because we're not coming back. We won't see you this year. See you next year. Have a good summer. That's it. We're telling everybody in the arena we're never coming back there. They will never come back to Los Angeles.
Dallas has the lead.
Guaranteed.
Despite the fact that, as you can see in these highlights, the LA Clippers have tried guarding Luka with virtually every single guy on their roster, he's still averaging 35 points on 48% from the field and 43% from downtown, and 9.5 assists to go along with that. At this point, the only thing that they could hope to do is try to contain him and try to keep up with the scoring, to even give themselves a chance to win on the road and get back to Staples for a deciding Game 7. If you asked me before Game 5, I would have said the Clippers take this series for sure after coming back to tie it and playing a pivotal game in front of their home crowd. But now, the entire momentum is on Dallas' side. But at this point, nobody, and that includes your boy, can guarantee that they know how this battle is going to end. Feel free to try your luck and predict what you think is gonna happen down in the comments below. That's it for now. Subscribe and talk to you in the next one. Peace out. Oh, Luka Magic, baby! Let's get it!